Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video, an update for Bittensor TAO, what's going on with the price action. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified about similar content, smash that bell notification icon. And before we jump in, don't forget to grab your completely free copy, The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked down below this video in the description. Grab it now while it's free, and let's get into the content. So Bittensor has been pulling back along with the rest of the market over the past week or so. Again, we're currently sitting at a price of about $432 here at the middle of January 2025. And what am I looking at here on this chart? Well, there's a couple of key levels of support that I think make a lot of sense here on the daily time frame. You can see we have this level of support essentially at around 419, 420 that held very strongly here on the 4th of November. And again, we wicked down to this level again on Friday, December 20th. And you can see we're getting pretty close to retesting this level right now on the chart as well. Interestingly, this level of support does line up quite closely with the 200-day simple moving average. Again, we do have a retest of that SMA as we speak, holding above it the past 3 days in a row. And I would like to see this hold as we move through the next few days towards January 20th, towards the inauguration of the new presidential administration in the United States. Many people looking towards the event of the inauguration as another potential catalyst for markets with this new presidential administration in the United States. So I'm looking for these key levels to hold here. I think the simple moving average is going to hold, and potentially if we do drop a tiny bit lower, we do have a decent level of support here around 420, which is nice. Again, you know, interesting looking chart. We've been consolidating, essentially moving sideways here after these larger moves to the upside during the middle of September of 2024. We got up above the $300 level, moving even higher, and then getting up as high even in December as $732 before this most recent retrace. We have been consolidating here for a decent amount of time, and I would be looking for us to continue moving to the upside over the next few months. Again, we're hearing a lot of talk and hype about AI as a narrative, not just in crypto, but in the general markets and in the economy. You've got the largest companies in the world, guys: Apple, Google, Facebook, Meta, Amazon. You've got all these companies discussing and talking about artificial intelligence and trying to fight for their slice of the artificial intelligence pie. You've got companies like Nvidia even surpassing Apple and Microsoft very recently in terms of market cap, and becoming the largest company in the world, with their CEO discussing AI agents over the past couple of weeks at a number of conferences in January. And you've got all this narrative of AI agents playing out in crypto with agents like AI16Z, AI-XBT. We've done videos for those on the channel as well. You can check them out. But if you ask me, all of the stuff that's been happening on Bittensor for the past couple of years, if you've been paying attention, is reminiscent of a lot of the stuff that's actually getting traction now with these AI agents. And you're probably even seeing some stuff about swarms happening with these AI agents as well, which is essentially how these different AI agents or individual agents that are given specific tasks are able to talk and communicate to one another in order to feed information between different agents and grow the swarm as a whole. And essentially, you know, we've done multiple videos on TAO on the channel over the course of the past number of months, guys. You know, we've been talking about the fact that all of the Bittensor subnets here over on TAO Stats essentially are, you know, creating value by having specific subnets for a specific purpose. And we've done videos on these in the past. You can come over here and check them out yourself. If we take the Targon subnet, for example, you can see it's a redundant deterministic verification mechanism that can be used to interpret, analyze ground truth sources and a query. So there's different use cases for all of these different subnets. If we go into, I don't know, 3Gen as well, the subnet aims to kickstart the next revolution in gaming and AI native games. So every subnet here has their own individual use case. And what we're seeing on the market now with protocols like AI16Z and virtuals is all of these different subnets, all of these different agents for very specific different use cases, whether that's for gaming, whether that's for reviewing and analyzing research papers in the case of yes, no error, whether that's analyzing Twitter sentiment in the case of AI XBT and making high leverage plays and sharing those with people who have holding the token for AI XBT. You're seeing those individual use cases coming onto the market for a lot of these agents, and that's essentially what's been happening on these subnets for Bittensor TAO over the past couple of years. And again, these subnets are competing in a manner in order to earn TAO on the Bittensor blockchain. But the whole idea with these subnets is that they are also continuing to feed into one another by providing the most valuable information to the blockchain as a whole on Bittensor, and they get rewarded for doing that. The most useful subnets get rewarded in extra TAO, and they get a larger market share in terms of, the amount of dominance they're achieving on the Bittensor blockchain. But the model that we're seeing exploding right now with all these different AI agents on an individual level on virtuals and AI16Z and these different frameworks that we mentioned has been going on under the hood with these subnets on Bittensor TAO. So I think it's very interesting that we're seeing all of this coming together. And, if we are going to see the AI narrative continue to have a lot of traction over the course of 2025, which I think we will, I do think Bittensor is going to serve to benefit from a lot of that. And you're seeing some of these agents, even some of the subnets on Bittensor, acting as agents on X and on Twitter. And you're seeing some very interesting stuff with some of these individual agents getting some traction here with this narrative. So very exciting stuff happening. Again, you can come over to Bittensor yourself, guys. You can check it out. They've got a very interesting philosophy page on the website here. You can check out how, they've designed the TAO blockchain. A lot of the inspiration coming from Bitcoin itself with the halving mechanism and the emission schedule and the limited and fixed supply. But they're talking about things, from self-organization in distributed systems and how the blockchain for TAO has been designed with that in mind. So lots of interesting stuff you can check out over here. Prediction markets as coordination tools, again, reminiscent of a lot of the stuff we're seeing with individual agents like AI XBT right now, open opportunity, incentive engineering, peer-to-peer intelligence markets, market composability, high dimensional markets. So very interesting stuff happening and has been happening on TAO for a couple of years at this point, and we're seeing this agent narrative exploding over the course of December and into January of this year. I do think I want to see TAO holding this level of price above the 200-day simple moving average and holding above this level of support to continue that accumulation before moving higher. Again, we've only got about a week until the inauguration in the United States before we see the most crypto-friendly administration entering office here in January 2025. Could be setting the stage for a bigger macro catalyst on the the revolution for artificial intelligence, not just in crypto, but in the economy as a whole, and seeing a lot of growth for that over not just 2025, but into 2026 and beyond. And if protocols like TAO can continue to ride on the coattails of that narrative, I do think it's going to continue to perform very, very strong. If we look at TAO right now here on CoinMarketCap, we can see it is the 40th largest cryptocurrency by overall market cap, which is very interesting to see. Technically speaking, it is the second largest AI native protocol, with Render being slightly larger. TAO currently sitting at a $3.5 billion market cap, Render currently sitting at a $3.7 billion market cap. But these two have been fighting it out over the past couple of months for who is the largest AI native protocol here on the entire crypto market. Very exciting stuff happening. It'll be very interesting to track and monitor how Bittensor continues to grow over the course of 2025. I will say if we can hold these levels, which it's looking like we could, these areas of purchasing some TAO in between $400 and $440, let's say, could be, potentially a good buying zone if we are going to continue moving much higher. Again, if you've been buying this dip, congratulations and well done to you. You've been seeing the potential in TAO and you understand, the potential of this artificial intelligence revolution. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. And yes, of course, TAO is available over here on Femex. You can come over and check it out yourself. If we come to the markets area, you can type in and search TAO. TAO is available for spot trading and for margin trading over here on Femex. Of course, this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research, guys. I will leave a referral link for Femex down in the description below. You can check that out if you want to. Head on over, take a look, see what's going on. Tons of different opportunities and altcoins available over on Femex. But I do want to see TAO continue to hold this level, consolidate a little bit further before moving even higher. And I think we're in for a very interesting 2025 when it comes to the whole artificial intelligence narrative. As always, guys, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. It really helps with the algorithm. It helps spread the good word. If you're a fan of TAO, like the video, subscribe below, share it with a friend, smash that bell notification icon. And once again, don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. Grab it below before you leave this video. It's in the description. My completely free gift for you, and we'll catch you in the next one.